We are going to continue practice sheet number 22. So we are going to make sure we do number 6 because this one's a little different than the ones we've been doing recently. We have done this several times, but it's been a while since we've done it, so I want to review. So number 6 is write the equation of the line for the table shown, and I'm going to change this before I print it. It's going to say for the graph shown. Okay, so hopefully the first thing you notice is it doesn't go through 0, 0. Okay, so that means it's not this form. Okay, it's going to be y equals mx plus b. Okay, when I do this, when I'm working with an equation, the first thing I look at, and I chose this one specifically because it gives the points, is I look right there. I don't know if you remember that, but remember we look here, and it crosses here at -3. That's the y-intercept or the b. So -3 is b, so I'm going to change this to -3. You're welcome to put plus a negative, but I generally don't do that. Okay, now the next thing I want is to find my m. Okay, so remember that's delta y over delta x, or on a graph we do rise over run, and we draw a slope triangle. Okay, so I'm going to just, it doesn't matter which point I choose. So since I've already marked on this one, I'm going to come right here. And I'm going to notice that all of these are counting by ones. Okay, so that means if I move one, I'm literally moving one spot, like one segment, one unit. Okay, so I'm going to go up and I'm stopping. And the reason I'm stopping is because I'm going to go over to this point. Okay, so now I've made my slope triangle. So basically I went up 1 unit. That's my rise. And my run, I'm going to go over 1, 2. That's my run. And so in the end, my equation will be y equals m is half x minus 3. Okay? Remember this minus, always, to me, I call that like my starting point if I'm graphing. That's generally where I start with. Okay. So number 7, I think you can do number 7 by yourself. Aisha bought a shirt for $32 and leggings for $16. If there is an 8% tax rate charged, what will be the total purchase price? So basically we know we're going to add, right? Add to find the subtotal. And then we change the percent to a decimal, right? And multiply. So you're going to multiply that, and then at the end, you're going to have to add subtotal. You don't have to write this, but if you just want a reminder, subtotal plus tax. Okay? And that will give me the total purchase price. Okay? So one more time. Add, right, to find the subtotal. Change the percent to a decimal and multiply. That gives you the tax. Then add the tax to the subtotal. Okay, number 8 is just simplify. Write it in simplest form. That's easy. Number 9, don't forget to name the angle pair. Remember the angle pairs are in here. Just so you know, I have a quick reference. There it is, short version. Okay, so you can kind of tell real quickly which one that it is. Okay. Okay, the last one says Corey's baby brother weighs 7.5 pounds at birth. After 1 month, her brother weighed 8 4/5 pounds. How much weight did the baby gain? So I'm not going to do this for you, but if this is the ending weight and this was the beginning weight, what do I do to figure out how much weight they gained? We're not going to add it. That would not make sense, okay? Because that would mean the baby gained more than 15 pounds. Well, the baby only weighs 8 pounds. So hopefully you know you're going to subtract. And when you subtract fractions, you get a least common denominator.